everyone, welcome to another episode of Phillip Trading Podcast. So my name is Junior here. With me today is my colleague William, a senior dealer executive of Phillip Futures. So how are you, William?
Very good, thank you, Junior. Very good.
Yeah, good to hear that. Good to hear that. So for today's podcast, we'll be discussing the topic key investment theme for 2022. So our investor out there who are currently focusing on the US equity market or interested to invest in US equity markets, please don't miss out this podcast and remember to share this video to all your friends. More people share while giving us more motivation to share more grateful information to all of you. So now let us jump into the topic today, key investment theme for 2022. So 2021 has been an eventful year with US equity market soared to record high, while most countries committed to reach net zero emission by 2050. So William, with US stocks market soared to record high and the possibility of Fed hiking the interest rate in 2022, do you think the equity markets will enter 2022 with a major correction?
Personally, I think the risk in the equities market is always definitely there. Okay, so US indexes, if you look at the indexes itself, US indexes is definitely a bit overstretched right now, like kind of like went up too much without any correction. So a correction, in my opinion, is quite normal if we really see it. Okay, it's normal because it's overstretched. So now to answer your question, if the interest rate hike really happened in 2022, are we going to see a major correction? Okay, so in my opinion, we won't be able to know whether the correction is going to be big or is going to be small until we really see it. Nobody can predict it, but the interest rate hike will definitely going to cause the equities market to drop, because when the interest rate goes up, right, it becomes more costly, more expensive for the fund to hold their position with leverage, because like you said, leverage, they need to pay for the interest. Okay, so it becomes more expensive for them to hold. So in order to meet the margin call, okay, they will try to sell off some position. So when they sell off some position to reduce the leverage, then definitely the equities market is going to correct. Okay, this is the main reason. But nonetheless, personally, I'm still quite bullish on the US equities market on the long-term outlook. Okay, especially 2021. Okay, this year it has been a game-changing year with the global policy maker. They commit to this net zero emission by 2050. So a lot of new investment team actually is going to pop up in 2022. Okay, something that you never thought of in the past before 2021. I think they are going to pop up in 2022. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, William. So what are the key investment thing investors that they can focus in 2022, and why they need to focus on this time sector here?
Okay, so one of the like we mentioned just now earlier, we talk about the net zero, the carbon emission, etc., etc. So obviously, one of the most obvious and also the most direct team is definitely going to continue to be in the electric vehicle team. Okay, a lot of people will argue that EV companies are very, very overvalued based on the valuation. Okay, before we listen to what other people say, maybe we can ask ourselves, how many percent of the automotive, how many percent of the cars that is driving on the road today are under this electric vehicle? You ask yourself this question, and what are the growth possibility? Okay, what you see on the road now compared to what is going to happen in the next 5 to 10 years, what you are going to see on the road. Okay, what are the growth possibility? So you should ask yourself this question. Okay, because if you ask me, if the growth is more than 50%, if more than 50% of the cars driving on the road is going to become electric vehicle in the next 10 years, definitely I think the opportunities in this sector is going to be still very, very huge. Okay, so regardless, is it overvalued? I think that should depends on you yourself to determine, not what others say. Okay, and also I'm not sure whether a lot of investors, not sure if they are aware that European country, they actually passed the law saying that they petrol or diesel vehicle are not allowed to be on the road starting 2030. So from now until 2030 is the final 10 years of petrol vehicle. After that, no more petrol vehicle is going to be, you will be able to see on the European countries. So that definitely has great opportunities. The demand is there. Okay, this is definitely the first theme. Now, the second theme is definitely in the semiconductor. A lot of people is also going to tell you semiconductor is going to be overvalued. It's overstretched, it's overvalued. The price has went up so much, especially companies like Nvidia, AMD. It's so overstretched. But if you think of it, right, I think it's going to continue to shine because semiconductor has always been a very, very critical component in many, many different sectors. Be it in the EV, is a very important sector. Be it on the metaverse, is a very, very important component. Okay, the virtual reality, the augmented reality. If you want all these things to happen, semiconductors is definitely going to be a very, very important component, and the demand is just going to be going uptrend. Okay, as we move into a computer, the big data era, the demand on the semiconductors will just keep going up. It's not going to reduce. Okay, now the last theme that I think probably we can look at is the renewable energy sector. Okay, one of the most easy comprehended for investors to understand is definitely the solar sector. Okay, so all these solar panel manufacturing company, if you ask me, they will benefit from the current policy over the net zero carbon emission by all the policymakers, because you need renewable energy in order for you to meet it. Okay, so these three themes, if you ask me, I think it's going to be definitely it's going to continue to move into 2022.
Okay, so for the three theme, electrical vehicle theme, semiconductor theme, and one renewable energy theme. So from the theme that you share, any stocks in particular investors should put in their watch list?
Okay, so personally for EV, I like Tesla the most, to be honest, because I think Tesla has the competitive advantage as compared to the rest of the electronic vehicles company. Okay, compared to the competitors, I think Tesla has this competitive edge. So a lot of EV companies that is currently listed in the US, a lot of them actually they don't even sell cars yet. They don't even have a product yet. They have a sample, but they don't really sell yet. No revenue or very minimal revenue, but trading at very high valuation. But Tesla, although the valuation is high, but it's really, you can start seeing them delivering the cars. The numbers are going up. They are earning lots of carbon credit to sell, the fundamental is there already, okay, compared to a lot of other EV companies. This is first of all. And second, if you look at a lot of EV related ETF, Tesla is definitely the top 5 holding among all the ETF. So Tesla, in short, is a very favorite stocks for a lot of fund manager. So for me, I like to follow what the fund manager likes to buy. I think that is a key for us to determine whether we want to invest in the stocks or not. So for semiconductor, I favor Nvidia as well. Okay, like I say, a lot of if you look at semiconductors ETF, if you look at the metaverse ETF, all these ETF, even if you look at the all other, as long as it's technology related ETF, Nvidia has always been among the top 10, okay, holdings of all these ETFs. So Nvidia, in short, is also a favorite stock among a lot of fund managers. This is first of all. Second is that the product it produces, right? The product and services is a very critical foundation for the metaverse, for the data center, and the data center business is actually growing quite fast, if you ask me. So yeah, although the growth has been exponential in 2021, but I think there's still more room for the company to go. Okay, so for renewable energy sector, I think one of the company in the US are First Solar. I think will be a good fit because first of all, First Solar, I think its fundamental is stronger. Of the fundamental, as in the balance sheet, is stronger compared to a lot of its peers. Okay, it has a strong balance sheet. Second, I think the product it produces is suitable for a lot of big projects, solar projects. So I think they will get the benefit. Okay, so these three companies for me, yeah, will be my pick lah.
Okay, so the three company that how can an investor use the Phillip CFD to take average on their trades?
Okay, so for the stocks that I just mentioned just now, actually you can trade them at very attractive leverage, a very attractive margin with our company. Okay, so we basically, in short, we offer very attractive margin for our clients to trade the US stocks, to trade the Bursa stocks. So if investors, you want to use your capital very effectively through the CFD trading, compared to full margin is definitely a lot more effective for trading purpose. You can talk to us to find out how you can use it. Okay, we will guide you everything you need to know about to kickstart this CFD trading. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, William, for the wonderful sharing for the key investment theme for 2022. And I hope it will help the investor out there that interested to invest in US equity markets. You can now trade it NYSE and Nasdaq CFD stock with Phillip Futures, the CFD, like William just said, with margin as low as 10%. So investors can use smaller capital to invest in US stock, and also this stock is in bi-directional trading. So you can long or short the US CFD stocks. So for more detail, you can draw a message to our Facebook or our website, and one of our representatives will contact you accordingly. So now we come to an end for today's podcast. If you guys got any question or any topic that you want us to discuss next week, you can comment below and let us know, and we'll discuss for the topic. And last, thank you for listening for the podcast today, and happy trading for the week. And thanks for your time too. William, thank you.
Okay, thank
you.
you.
See you guys next week.
Thank you, Junior. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.